Pues es nada más como unas preguntas para un video con alguien que sea dueño de negocio. Es un canal así como para taqueros, dueños de taquerías. ¿Tú no te avientas o qué?
¿Vale?
¿Tú no te avientas? ¿No le sabes al negocio?
Sí le sé poquito, pero más inglés que español.
Te la hacemos en inglés. Si quieres aquí, nada más le abres aquí y te hacemos las preguntas. A ver. This is the first time we do one for a son of the owner. You're the son of the owners?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So I'll just kind of go through some of the questions I would ask them, but I'll modify it for you. And those microphones are really good if you just hold it like somewhat close.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so what's your name?
Gabino Pena?
Gabino Pena?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gabriel, mucho gusto. Germán Martinez.
Gomez.
So you're currently running the business for your parents
Yeah.
right now, or do you help them operate the business?
I help them operate. They're getting kind of old, so I try to help when I can, you know.
Oh, okay. How long have you guys had this location?
This location, we're going on about, I want to say, 8 months, but usually we try to stick around the area.
Okay, so y'all move around or no?
We were at that dollar when it was open,
Uh-huh.
but since they closed down, we kind of, traffic slowed down over there, so we kind of moved over here for a little bit.
Okay, cool. You look like you're still in school age. You go to school or no?
Nah, bro.
No?
Nah, I'm 21.
Oh, okay. You graduated and all that?
Yeah, I got a whole family now.
Really? Oh, shit. Kids and everything?
Yeah.
Damn, congrats, man. That's good.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
That's badass. So, tell me, are you going to stay in the food business, or is this something that you're just doing right now to help out the family?
No, I plan to stay in the food business, bro. It's pretty good. You know, I enjoy it. You don't have to work that much.
Yeah.
But when you do, you have to put in the work, you know.
Right. So, do y'all have other locations, or is this the only one?
This is the one for now, but we do plan to expand soon. Yeah.
You'll probably be part of that plan, huh?
I hope
You're
so.
going to make it happen.
Yeah.
That's badass. So, usually what I ask them is like, ¿qué edad tenías cuando abriste tu primer negocio? Like, that's one of the big questions, right? So, how old do you think you'll be when you start your own thing, or when you take over?
Well, right now, like again, I'm doing it mostly for them.
You doing it?
Hopefully, in the next couple of years, I'm 21. Hopefully, when I'm 25, I'll have my own thing going on.
Yeah. You think you're gonna take over the operation as a whole, or you think you would like to open something a different
I
concept?
do have siblings, but I don't know if they really enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing it, so hopefully I'll take over. You know?
Yeah. What do you think it takes to have a successful food business? If there was like one thing that you're like, this is the key, this is the one thing that you got to focus on to have a successful food business.
Just the mentality, bro. Really, you know, when you put your mind through it, you can do whatever you want. And just the grind, you know, waking up early, doing what you got to do, making sure your food is quality, tastes good, stuff like that, bro.
Finding good employees, good staff.
Bro.
How you do that? 'Cause
Um,
that's a tough part of the business.
Yeah, it really is, bro. Basically, just how they present themselves, you know, you can basically tell if you look at a person how they are. I mean, obviously, you're not always correct,
Right.
but just by looking at them, talking to them a little bit, getting to know them,
You got to
can
have a
pretty
good
much-
read.
Yeah.
How about technology? How important is it to be on top of your technology and application of technology? Or do you think this type of business doesn't really, it's more...
I mean, obviously, technology helps a lot, but I mean, you could pretty much do without technology for right now. But obviously, in the future, you plan to grow, you plan to extend, you could use technology.
You think like part of your expansion plan, when y'all do more locations, you're going to have to
Oh
implement
yeah,
some more
obviously, you
technology
know,
systems?
I can't always be at the same location at the same time, so that's when it'll kick in. You
Yeah.
know, see how much you're selling, how much you're not selling, what's going on, stuff like that.
Keep an eye on staff,
Yeah.
payroll, schedules, all your communication, stuff like that. Okay, how about focusing on one business? There's the mindset of focusing on one thing and diversification. Do you think it's better to diversify, or do you think it's better to go narrow?
Narrow, bro. You know, stick with this one for now. Make sure it's good and running before you can proceed with another one. You know?
Yeah.
You can't do too many things at once because you lose focus, and it's just hard to
Distractions.
maintain. Yeah.
Yeah. How about secret recipes, secret ingredients, all that stuff? Is that true or no?
Yeah,
You believe
bro.
in that?
We have a family recipe here. I mean, so they say, right? But it's just a family recipe that I think they bought, and they've been keeping maintained ever since. I try to look around for chicken like this. I don't really find it anywhere like that.
You think it is an important detail
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
have your own secret sauce. You know, Chipotle has their own sauce. Chick-fil-A has their
Right.
own sauce. Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. Chick-fil-A does have a secret sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How about working with family? Do you like, or do you think it's good to work with family, or are you opposed to that?
Just stay on the same page. You know, I know it's kind of hard to work with family sometimes.
The communication. And,
There's always has to be a head of the family. I mean, a head of the business. I'm sorry. But just to make sure you're on the same page, everybody knows their place. I think y'all be all right.
yeah. Okay. How about give us a last question? Life lesson that you've learned by being in this business.
I'm still young. I still got a lot to learn, but you know, just the focus and dedication that it takes to run it. You know, waking up early, putting in that grind, doing what you got to do for your family. Just, you know, I got 2 kids now, so it's a lot of pressure on me, and I just try to do the most of what I can.
That's badass, man. Congrats on that. Congrats
I
on the
appreciate
kids,
it,
man.
Thank you, thank you.
On being focused on the business. That's badass. You don't see a lot of kids who are, or like sons of people who have a food business that have the vision to want to carry it forward.
Well, I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
You know, why mess with it?
Yeah, and it's like, it's tough for parents too, because I like, you see like when parents struggle and they're like, oh yeah, you know, I want to continue the business, but my son no le gusta, or he doesn't want to do this, he's not about it.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a waste sometimes because they like the progress that the parents already did.
It just comes
They
to
work
an
hard
end when
for
they're
it.
done.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you just, oh, no quiero.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like too. You know, my parents, they've doing this, this 10, 15 years now.
Yeah,
But yeah, I try not to let them down.
great, man. I appreciate you taking time with us, man.
What? You have like a YouTube channel or something?
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you,
just
sir.
we're just about to launch it.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, we're launching it, and so the idea is, this is interview number 5, right?
Yeah.
And the idea is to interview 150 operators
Yeah.
of businesses in over like the next 2 months. So
Okay.
we got, this is number 5 in Houston. We got to get 10 here, and like he lives here. I have family here.
Yeah, yeah.
But then we're gonna go to Austin, San Antonio, Dallas.
Oh, damn. See, I'm going all over the place.
We're gonna make our way over to
Yeah,
Louisiana,
that's pretty good, man.
New Orleans, Tampa, Miami, all over.
What made y'all want to do this?
So I have a taco shop.
Oh, you
in
do?
Florida, yeah. I've been running my own restaurant businesses for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And over the past couple years, I've been selling all my businesses.
Oh, damn.
And I'm trying to get out of operations because I saw that like there's a big opportunity for somebody to come in and unite all the Latino business owners and put in some of the systems that, you know, the big corporate companies, they operate at a different level.
Yeah.
They have board meetings, they have leadership meetings, they send their managers to training programs, they have their SOPs where they like standardize ways of doing things. And you come and you work in an organization like that, and they've got their shit together to where everything's gonna be consistent. They have a path to scale their business. And us, you're here, the other guy is over there. You got like, and nobody talks to each other.
Yeah.
Everybody's like every
Doing
man
their
for
own
himself.
thing.
But I think our businesses are not that different, you know. And I think right now we're starting with managing technology. So like, you guys use Square, right?
Yeah, we used to.
So Square is a big platform. You can do a lot of stuff through Square. A lot of people don't have the time to sit there and tinker with Square, mess with the Google account, put ads on Facebook, do the Instagram ads, do all these different things that you could be doing. And then also your SOPs, like when you hire staff, how should you be training your employees? How should you be like, all these things that you need to, you got to create them from scratch if you're alone.
Yeah.
So we're like, you don't need to do it from scratch. We can all do it together, and we can help provide those tools. And so yeah, that's the mission. That's why to get into that market, this is our way of paying our dues. We're like, we need to do something very aggressive to put ourselves out there and show the community, the business community, that we're really about it.
Yeah.
And then we'll have our market share. You know, we'll have our opportunity to sell our services. We'll have an opportunity for people to trust us if we do this type of stuff.
Hey, man, what y'all doing is good, bro. I
Pay our
appreciate
dues.
y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good meeting you, man.
Yeah, of course, man. You too.
Chingón, güey. Hopefully you open a bunch of taco shops, or ¿qué son? Pollos asados, ¿verdad? Yeah. Good meeting you, man.
All
Thank
right,
you.
brother. Thank you.